Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Loading. In this episode, I'm gonna try to recreate this Robo Monkey that's Ian's code 888 introduced in his YouTube channel. He's using Python codes in this case to generate this kind of very basic, simple Suzanne robot using cylinder and cube and etc. It's actually a really good exercise. There is also another tutorial that he did where you're doing it manually, and this is like his way to do this using Python code. And then there is another tutorial where he put all the script into a code that actually generate this robot using Blender operators. So this one is really interesting, and I'll try to recreate this using nodes and Sverchok nodes in my case. So I'm gonna delete everything so we don't have anything in the 3D scenes. I'm gonna save this as Ian Scott 888 Robo Monkey. And I'll jump into compositor, turn on Sverchok add-on, and create new. And so we can start with the cube. So the cube is being resized with this value. Okay, so that's first. We start with a box, and then with this box, I'm gonna right click and then connect it to viewer draw. So we have an object right there, and we connect a matrix, and this is gonna be the matrix transformations. So I can plug something into it, which is just vector as the scale. So the scale now being controlled by this vector. So with Ian Scott robot, it's this is the default value: 1.2, 0.8, 1.5. So we got the body of the Suzanne robot monkey. So this is Ian Scott Robo Monkey. So this is the value. It's all like hard coded at the moment, but it's a variable, and you can always change it at any point in time. And at another time, I'll try to make some kind of idea why we like to do it using script or using nodes, because we can easily add variations. So the next thing we need is the Suzanne monkey head. This is gonna be just being translated up. So we can do that. Translate it up in the Y, and then this is the value for the Z. Okay, so Suzanne head, and right click, connect to viewer draw, and the matrix gonna be just the locations will be 0, minus 0.3, and 2. So we get the monkey head. Maybe the maybe the scaling location is incorrect, but it's okay. The next one's gonna be the cylinder. This is all the value for the cylinder. Translate, resize, and rotate. Yeah, okay, I think we can do that. I think this box needs to be 2. So now we have a proper body for our monkey. This is gonna be the arm, I think. So let's create a cylinder. If I'm not wrong, the Sverchok cylinder is actually different from Blender cylinder. You see how it's being placed on the ground? If it's a Blender cylinder, it's gonna be the pivot is on the center, while Sverchok one, the pivot is at the bottom. So we need to change that at some point. The resolutions can be just 12, and then let's just translate, resize, and rotate it anyway. So translate, resize, and rotate. I'm gonna be using matrix, but also I will be using vector. So vector in for the locations. So let's see, let's give it a different color so it's clear. The locations 200. The scale will be 0.5, 0.5, 1.5. 1.5, and then the rotations will be axis 0, 1, 0 minus 0.5. Okay, 0.010 minus 0.5 or something. The angle, we are using the angle in this case using degree, so that's why we get this result. So like I said, maybe the pivot needs to be changed. So let's do that really quick. I think it's something like that. And rotations angle should be like that, more or less the same. So that's one arm. We need another one. We can duplicate the whole thing, but you can also use two matrices if you like. So here we can have list join. So we're gonna have two matrix data, one from here and the other one from this guy. And all I need to do is to rotate it the other way around. If I'm not wrong, I think just do the opposite like that. So this one is like minus 2, and then the rotation, yeah, I think because the pivot is actually, I actually prefer the pivot at the beginning of the arm, but it's okay. We're gonna follow what Ian Scott is doing for now. So we get the arm, and lastly we're gonna need to make the legs. Okay, the legs. So this is the head, this is the body, the arm. At some point I can tidy this up and then so make it much cleaner. For the leg is another primitive cylinder. Translate it down, resize it, and then duplicate it. Okay. Another cylinder. Right click, connect to viewer draw, and then create a matrix. Vector in. And it's gonna be for the locations. Let's see the locations. 0.7 minus 3.5. 0.7 minus 3.5, and the cylinder radius, I believe. Okay, resize it with this value. Okay, no problem. 0.5, 2. So of course, with our method here with nodes, we can always change the radius over here and the height as well. You might see the leg is a bit short. That's because with Ian, of course, with the Blender default, cylinder is again, the vector is somewhere else. The pivot point needs to be changed. So there you go. I think the height is 2, or maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Yeah, I think it's more or less something like that. And then we just need to mirror it. So there's a duplicate transform minus 1.4. So in our case, we really need just to do the list join again. So we need two matrices. One for the left leg, the other one for the right leg. So we just need to change this value. Okay, so this is Ian Scott Robo Monkey. So we got it as a note. And really, all you need to do if you want to have real objects now, you can bake it over here. I think there's a baker. So this one, click on the back, and we have Robo Monkey. And the nice thing about nodes is that if you put everything together into a single node, then you can have Robo Monkey as a node, as a monad. I probably will try to do that on the next one. And once it's become a monad, and then if you want to make like randomizations, it can become very easy. My idea is that, let's say we have like a character using grease pencil, and then you draw the body. Maybe the arm can be automatically created, and the head also. Let's say you draw the body like this. You want the legs to be like that, and the arm to be like that, and the head stay at this position. Maybe you draw the body like that. It's very tall Robo Monkey. Maybe the arm's gonna be shorter or longer. So I will try to make this kind of setup at some point. So in the end, we can have like a multiple Robo Monkey with all different sizes, same parts. This is the basic idea, but at any time in point, this arm can be improved into like proper arm, for example, and the legs also proper leg. So we have like some kind of simple basic character creations. But anyhow, this is a Robo Monkey, one Robo Monkey. Thanks to Ian Scott for the idea, and I will try to improve from here. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.